He can jump in whenever he gets done. Oh, we're live now. I see that. See, the reason we're standing because I just want to demonstrate. When Jesse got here over 5 years ago, he was on the thin side like I am, and now, and I was on the heavy side.
Now it's
look.
Listen.
No, he just sucked it up that I said something, man.
That was good. It's muscle right now.
So this is Monday motivation.
Monday motivation.
Oh wow.
But inspiration.
And here comes Travis. Inspiration.
Yeah, it's an inspiration just seeing him walk up here. Will you do the commercial?
Oh, wait a minute. We
got to do according to Monique, means that the hat on the head means you're lying. I've never heard that, but that's the origin of cap. I'm going to look this up. I'm going to look.
Tendencies to be less open-minded.
Which is crazy because that's literally one of the 3 spiritual principles that we have to follow. Yeah. We have to have we have to be open-minded.
All right, Barbie, can you tell us a little about yourself?
My name is Barbie, and I am a facility maintenance manager at McShin. I've been here a year, and when I came back, the place was a mess. So I knew I was missed.
It's beyond my wildest imagination.
It's getting deep in here now.
It's incredible, man.
Have the rainbow without going through the rain.
I love it.
Me too. Good. Yeah. Good. And applying the recovery, I thought about it for a second.
Good afternoon, VA. Welcome to the McShin Foundation's Get in the Her podcast. We're going to do a quick 10-minute morning motivation / inspiration. That's right. They going afternoon. I will not make no mistakes while these two are on here because they will correct me. I know y'all will correct me.
Yeah.
So welcome to our afternoon motivation and inspiration quotes for the day. We're going to get into this real quick, but I just want to announce one announcement. We have a wonderful event Thursday, the 31st, Overdose Awareness Vigil. Come check it out here, 2300 Dumbarton Road, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then a quick shout out to our 2 sponsors, Hype Counseling, located in Richmond, Virginia. You can reach them at 804-213-0259. They are a local counseling services. They offer a wide variety of services. Check them out. And then a shout out to the Farley Center, located in Williamsburg, Virginia. They have a detox center and they got a treatment center. They take commercial insurances. Check them out, 804-638-7329. We love our sponsors. Thank you very much for sponsoring us. All right, let's get into this.
Now, here's Jesse.
Yes, here's. That's good. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
And
motivate me.
And we got our man behind the scenes over there, Steve. Shout out, Steve.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, Steve.
And then we got the co-host, Travis Williams. He's standing today.
Hey, what's up to everybody out there in the ether?
And then we
William the Pillion.
Travis, what? Don't rhyme, John. I was up here trying to rap.
I'm a rapper, man. What are you talking about?
Stick to what was the barbershop? What were we doing before?
Barbershop quartet.
Barbershop quartets.
Do what?
So we got a special guest again today, John Shinozer. He's going to join us. We're gonna give some morning again. We're gonna give some afternoon motivation and inspiration. So, Trav, what do you got for us?
Well, this afternoon, I'm feeling motivated by the camera look. Does it look like I've been working out?
No,
can't really
By
tell.
working out, what I mean is like eating a sub last night with fries with Old Bay.
That's more like it.
Yeah. My morning motivation is an inspiration, and it's really a shout out to our team here. In particular, Coley and Barbie. Yeah, we had somebody come back in last night. He was in distress. Coley went immediately at 1:30 in the morning to work. Went and picked him up, handed him off to Barbie at 5:30 this morning. I come out with my coffee, and there's the guy right there. So he got handed off to me, and now he's back in the program, and I'm happy, and he's happy to be home. So it's inspirational.
Well, he got lucky, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Because I knew 1:30 in the morning. We did it until 1:30.
No. Coley went and got at 1:30.
Okay.
And then it was a parking lot situation. But
He just sat in the parking lot all morning.
Well, until Barbie is an early riser, so she was with him for half the morning, and I'm an early riser.
No, you're not. You got lucky, man.
I got an eternal alarm clock.
No way, man.
An alarm clock. I wake up at 5, my eyes open. Bang.
What do you do, John? Do you have an eternal alarm clock, or do you have an alarm clock?
I get up. Well, I sleep with my dog usually, so he wakes up about 6 o'clock every morning.
So when the dog wakes up,
I get up when the dog gets up. Because if I don't get up and take a nap, guess what he's going to do on the foot of my bed?
Right
Right on it, man.
Oh, on the bed? Do it on the bed?
on the floor, you know,
on the
little
floor,
leg
okay.
on the corner there.
So we're talking about Nikki or Mickey?
Mickey.
I love it.
Elsie can't even climb
No,
steps.
yeah,
I ain't
she
got to
don't.
worry
She
about
can't
it. All she do is bite, man.
Ankle biters.
Right.
She bit your ankles, I bet.
Yeah.
She usually bites people's ankles that don't do step walk.
Exactly.
She bites my ankles, and then John yells at me for riling up the troops.
Yeah, I know. So why you messing with that dog, man? She ain't got but a couple teeth left.
If you just did some step work, she wouldn't bite you.
Not as much.
I have done some work. I worked some that just recently.
Yeah, coming up the third floor.
Yeah.
Very inspirational. Quick way to step.
It came here to BS me and John.
Right.
What about you, John? What you got? Give us
You
something.
know, all I know is I wake up each day blessed. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, I'm living my best life. You hear that a lot, but it's true. You know, if you stay clean long enough and you figure out how to navigate life challenges on a daily basis, it's almost like gravy at that point. You know, now my biggest fear today, I guess, is coming into work and for me and move along the day. You know, so it's a good life.
Do you incorporate a 10-step at night? Do you do that?
Every night I reflect back. I've done that since day, you know, I think probably I'm not going to say day one, but the first week or two in recovery, they point out the 12 steps and they say don't work them except with the sponsor one after the next. But they said if you want to look at any step out of order, it's a 10 step. No
That's the
time
one you
like
can
the
do.
present
Yeah,
to start
yeah.
inventorying yourselves, but you know, be true to yourself. You know, you don't have to run around all day long as a newcomer making amends because you ain't sure if you got to or not. But reflections as a newcomer on that 10-step, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that 10-step, man. That was like, I remember early on in recovery when I finally went through the steps. That was like one of my favorite steps, 10-step, man. I love doing that. One thing that I learned over time, one thing I don't like doing is making amends. Like in the beginning,
it's easy. You got an excuse. I'm a newcomer. I got to make these amends. But when you're an old timer, it's hard, man.
So
like he don't need an amends.
The 10 step. I didn't add that one in. I just
when we were wrong, promptly admit it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a minute.
Well, the 10th step you do over there is a little different.
Sometimes you got to drop back to 9th on the 10th, but it's a personal inventory. And you know, the truth is when you go to sleep at night, you want to know what you did wrong that day, and do you need to correct it? And you know,
that's the part.
And when you're wrong, you promptly admit it. You know, that's the 10th step.
At least to yourself. Yeah. You should have no problem with that.
Promptly.
If you got a problem with that, man, you ain't gonna make it.
So as long as you admit it to yourself, you're good.
How am I always going to be right if I got to promptly admit my wrongs?
Yeah, you know.
See, that's your problem, Trav.
Oh, now we're doing some self-examination.
Is that Mike leaning on your belly?
Yeah, well, that's
Is that how it's holding up?
See, it's a 400 calorie juice drink in the morning.
He drinks like 4 of them things a day.
Well, they're better than Red Bulls, I think.
I don't know, man. You can get some 0-calorie Red Bulls. I seen you with the energy drink in your hand.
No, you see me with the Bing every now and then. BING.
That's
they're vitamin drinks.
It's got caffeine in it.
It does. Yep.
Yeah.
So
a little
if it's
bit.
0 calories, no matter how many you drink, it's still 0.
I always
Yeah,
wondered
but
that. How
it's
does
the
that work?
ingredients that's bad for you. It ain't the calories. It ain't the sugar. It's the ingredients.
Yeah.
I was always curious how it can have all that stuff in it and be 0 calories. But anyways,
Miracle.
we're digressing. So look, one thing I want to talk about real quick too is so effective communication, right? You know, what are some good ways to effectively communicate, Travis?
Well, definitely the best part of effective communication that I know about is listening. That's what I employ most of the time.
Gosh,
Being effective at communicating,
John,
you must be
Now you just blew my hope out the water, man.
I feel like
Hey,
I feel like
listen.
yes.
How can you listen when your mouth is always running, man?
I feel like he just
multitasking.
Hey, look, John. I feel like he just did what me and you were talking about when he wasn't present.
Exactly.
Like Travis has a gift of BSing, and that just it was the right answer, but it was just BS.
Oh, so was it BS or was it the right
Well, the
answer?
BS part came when you said, "I do that all the time."
Oh, I see.
I'm glad I'm getting up there in years.
What does that mean, John? Hold on.
You know, a lot of this stuff don't even matter to me no more. You
That's
know?
right. If it don't mind, it don't matter.
I mean, I got particular focuses now. You know,
Like what, for instance?
well, like that communication word. You know, like effective ways of communicating. First of all, I think we need to run everybody through boot camp.
Me too.
Teach
You know what? That would be actually pretty cool.
I
if we
think it'd
did
be
that.
great, man. Yeah, I'd like to see y'all, number one, go through it. Number
Hold on,
two,
I went
pass
to
it.
the penitentiary.
You did not go through boot
I didn't go
camp.
through Marine boot
That's
camp.
right.
But I got in trouble, and the Department of Corrections sent me to the detention center.
Well, anybody can
And we
do
had
that.
a march. No, we had to do the march.
Lock,
and
step.
That's like
Yep.
family night.
live, right, live.
Yeah,
That was like
that's
family
watered
night.
down boot camp,
It was
John.
definitely watered down. But, all right, Steve. What do you got? You got any little morning motivation? I mean, afternoon motivational, inspirational
Yeah,
tips
we
for
go.
us?
That boy got to wake up.
Affirmation.
Maybe he needs an energy drink.
Not off the top of your head.
I do. All we have is right now.
All we have is
Oh.
right now. That's good,
in the
Steve.
present, yeah.
That's right.
Stay in today.
The present.
Stay present.
It's a gift.
How do we do that, you two?
I don't know. It's the hardest thing to do too, because you don't want to stay in the past. I think that word's depression, and I don't think you want to be too far in the future because that's anxiety. So just keep one foot in front of yourself and be present in your moment as best of your ability. I think it's a trained thing. You have to train yourself to do at first sometimes, but I think that you can stay in the present if you really, really focus on it. What do you think?
What about you,
Not
John?
bad for coming from a newcomer. That's why he's doing so good. I think the key to the present, just stay focused on what you're doing and try not to pivot. Just line up your day. This is what I got to do, and do one task after the next. And don't worry, like you said, don't worry about tomorrow. Hell, that may never get here.
That's
you know?
right. And
So-
don't worry about the past because it's already gone.
Can't get that back.
Nope.
So there y'all have it there.
Well, how do you stay in the
Stay-
present?
How do you stay in the present, sir?
Sometimes I don't, you
Yeah.
know.
I
But
just walk around and give orders all day.
good.
But they
That's
good
good, John. That
orders.
was
Somebody's got to do that
That was
job.
good.
You're good at it, man. You
know
see
what?
that post I put on your Facebook?
Which one was
So
it?
somebody said Jesse's a control freak, and
Oh,
I,
yeah, yeah.
and I
You
wrote, he's definitely controlling, but good God, he's the best guy we got around here. He needs to be in control, man. That's his job. Control.
Hold on to the reins.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, John? You probably don't remember this, but one of the first things you told me when I started here with y'all was you got to have your finger on the pulse.
You got to keep.
You
finger
got to
on
have
the
your
pulse.
finger on the
That's
pulse,
right.
and that part of having the finger on the pulse is having control. Like
For
know
the
what's
most
going on.
part.
You got to know what's going on.
Right.
You got to, man, and that actually helped me. That was one of the tips. That
Yeah, but
gave
you
me.
walk around with that sign telling people breathe in, breathe out. That's getting old.
Turn your lights on.
Hold on
Yeah.
a second. Hold on, Steve. Do you feel the same way with these two? What they saying? Do you agree with them?
That works. That works.
Good
You
answer.
see, group conscious,
Steve
man.
is not paying
your
attention.
peers
I
don't
meant,
lie,
do you
man.
agree with what they're saying about
This is
me?
a peer program.
I thought we were talking about now.
No. You know what we were talking about. He's backpedaling now.
The word you just practice is called ambiguity.
You know what we'll do?
I like it a lot.
We'll do closed ballots someday with
Yeah,
this
we
one.
are.
We'll have fun with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Ask
that's
everybody.
different
Ask
answers.
everybody out there. Yeah, we'll do.
All right, our 10 minutes up.
It,
I
10
got work
minutes
to
up.
do,
Look,
man.
It flew by so quick.
everybody out there, stay in the present. When you wake up in the morning, just focus on your day, and when you go to bed at night, make sure you rewind and go over your day, right? So you know where you did some wrongs. Like John said,
Sounds like a plan.
make sure you admit it to yourself, and if you got to make amends, go make them. All right, everybody.
All right.
Thank y'all.
More later.
One foot in front of the other. Peace.
Ooh.
John?